I am rejoined now, of course, by Dave Parks and Rocco Pigneri. We're talking about hot on the market. This is my favorite segment that we do here because I have to tell you, Dave, I don't know how you do this, but I was not aware of these beautiful subdivisions. So start wherever you'd like. What's hot on the market?
So this is a great Torrington 2 in Notting Hill subdivision. This subdivision's mostly brick homes. This home is 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and it's $355,000. All the information about all these hot on the market homes can be gotten at ballhomes.com. Just look for the Louisville market and market ready homes and you'll get more details.
All right, I'm going to check your pop culture before we go to the next one. Notting Hill Charmer. Is that a tip of the cap to Hugh Grant in the movie he did with Julia Roberts?
I have no comment about Hugh Grant.
It was a great movie, and that is a charmer. Hugh Grant was a charmer in that movie. All right, what's up next on Hot on the Market, Dave?
So this next house is in Thornwood. Thornwood backs up to a horse farm. It's out off of Long Run Road. This is a great property. It's a Torrington 2 also, and it's offered at $378,000. 2,517 finished square feet, and it's loaded with extras. Market ready, somebody can move in very quickly.
Now, obviously, we like to highlight some of these homes, some of these subdivisions with hot on the market, but for folks who want to see more, what website would you recommend for them, Dave? Because your website is fabulous and it's always kept up to date.
Well, for our new construction, we definitely want them to go to ballhomes.com and search the Louisville market. If they're trying to get general real estate information, we want them to go to bhhspw.com.
All right, and I think we have another hot on the market here. Let's take a look-see on the next one. There we go. Urton Woods. Tell me about it.
This is a great house. This was a former model home, so it's loaded with extras. It's a former model Hartford 2. It's 3,395 square feet on a walkout basement, located between Blankenbaker Lane and the Gene Snyder. So it's inside the Gene Snyder, and it's $456,000, and it's just a fantastic house.
Whew. Hot on the market with Dave Parks. Dave, I have to ask you, because your business, you've an impeccable reputation. You've been doing it for years, and this is something I think that needs to be stressed here. How important is it to know the neighborhood and know the community before you go into a certain subdivision and sell it or develop it? Tell me about that.
Well, I would hope that part of the reason the Ball family chose us to represent them for the last 20 years, or most of the last 20 years, is that we do have a lot of local market knowledge. And I will tell you, we often are called in advance or as they're putting their marketing program together and trying to figure out what the product mix should be. So I think it's very important that you have knowledge about it. I think the other thing is that when you develop and control a subdivision, one of the things that's really beneficial for the customer about that is they can know that they're going to have a consistent product. They know that what they're going to buy in that subdivision, no matter which house they buy, is going to be a great Ball home. They're going to be a consistent price points. They're going to be, consistent features, and that way they know that their value's preserved.
Yeah, you guys are a great team. Okay, Dave Parks, Rocco Pigneri. I want to talk about that a little bit because there's the operation side, and Rocco has that down with Ball Homes. And then there's also something, David, I'm going to give you credit here. I noticed, don't get me wrong, you've got the warmth factor, but you're very analytical, which I think is important. And now I think is that how your industry is moving? Things are more analytical, more statistic-based?
Well, I think you do have to be on top of your numbers, especially in a market like this, because the data is changing weekly and monthly. When a market's slow, the data doesn't change as quickly. But in a market like this, the data can change very, very quickly. And we analyze those numbers every week. We share them with our team. We share them with our customers. And for sure, the Ball family's getting information that helps them make the right decisions about what the right product mix is in the market. And we actually now have 2 products in Louisville with the Ball family. One is our standard floor plans that are going to be at Bellingham Park, but we also have another series that are going to be coming off of Schaefer Lane and also out at Parkside, which is adding some affordability to the market. And I think this trend series of home has a lot of appeal and opens up the market to other buyers who wouldn't otherwise be able to purchase.
Yeah, we're looking at some images now, and I'll let you do the play-by-play there, Dave, and tell us what we're looking at. But I think it's important in both Ball Homes and your company as well. You've adapted, and now all businesses need to adapt in the current market, but you seem to have a real expertise. What are we looking at here, Dave?
So these trend series homes, the way that they work is, so you have in the standard home, you have a menu to choose from, and it's hundreds of different options. And because of that, it's a slightly more expensive product because that variability makes it a little bit more expensive to build. Additionally, typically, those homes are built on slightly larger footprint lots, maybe like, for example, at Bellingham, that signature entrance. Whereas in the trend series homes, there's a few less options, but they're bundled up, very quick process to make decisions, and fantastic value. We had a client the other day, closed on Tuesday, I think, on a 2,400 square foot house in Parkside that backed up to a lake for $240,000 with granite countertops and plank flooring on a slab. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. That's a tremendous value in Louisville, Kentucky. What you're looking at here is the signature entrance that's going to be at Bellingham. And Bellingham is, as Rocco said earlier, it's probably the best site we've ever done in Louisville. And it's going to have a little more presence to it. There's more land to work with there. And the other thing is it's going to go, and Rocco will have to answer what the exact road is because I don't remember, but there's a straight exit out of that subdivision to the highway.
Wow, that speaks volumes. If you're talking about that excitement level, that kind of a development at Bellingham, and Ball Homes has done many beautiful developments, then that speaks volumes there. Rocco, if you don't mind, let's talk a little bit about trends in homes, because you too are analytical, and as you said, you give your customers what they want. What are you seeing now? We talked a little bit about ranch homes, but there's something different for everyone, right?
Yeah, open great rooms are very popular in homes right now, with affordability pretty high given today's interest rates. Laminate flooring, exterior stone treatments, granite tops are all consistent features in homes that, even though they may be sold as options, they are bought by just about every purchaser. And as Dave said, on the trend collection, we've actually bundled up a number of these finishes, the granite tops, the flooring, et cetera, into a package that then is very efficiently able to be built into the home at a low cost and therefore a very low price, and just adds to the value of the trend collection homes that, again, are very well finished, very well appointed homes, but at a super good price for buyers to take advantage of low interest rates for their first home purchase.
All right, if you're interested in Bellingham Park or some of the other developments, some of the hot on the market listings that you saw here, again, I want you to remind them about that website, Dave, because this is important stuff. It's a great website.
Ballhomes.com.
Ballhomes.com, it's that easy. Once again, it's Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Parks and Weisberg Realtors, and of course, as Dave just mentioned, Ball Homes with Rocco Pigneri. We'll take a little break here, and coming up, don't forget, we've got Holiday World tickets to give away, and also we're going to talk about some new treatments for lung cancer patients. There's a lot of hope here on WAVE3 Listens Live.